Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sweta. How is it going?
Everything is going amazing. What about you?
Yeah, so far so good. I am also keeping well, and thanks for asking.
hmm I think it's been a 1 month. I think we have completed. We met 1 month ago, right?
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. So tell me about your improvement. I am really excited to know because that was your first conversation, maybe first or I don't know, but yeah, that time your initial time. And now, how are you improving? And do you think so that you improved?
Yes, surely I can express my thoughts with in front of you, and it is my pleasure. The question you have asked that uh, for the first time I connected to you, and that it was a little hesitation. I was little fearing, and you can say that I was like stacking while speaking as well, and I was like totally difficult, means confused what to ask, what not to ask, all those things. And as you asked me that question, whether I am improving nowadays or not, what so far has been gone. So surely I will say that nowadays I'm a little comfortable in video call, and I can talk to anyone nowadays. I have confidence. There is no fear, no hesitation, nothing to strike, nothing else. So I will say that from my side there is positive result, and I have improved a lot.
Wow, that's amazing. And I also really felt great that you have improved a lot because that time we met 1 month ago and it was my also initial time for the having conversation, you can say. I started learning English, that's a long time, but having conversation, it was my also initial time, like 2 or 3 months ago. So we met, I think, 1 month ago, yes. So it was great. And I was also learning that time. And I can say that I also improved a lot. Maybe if you watch my video, you can also understand and you know that, right?
Yeah, you are right. You are right. So, Sweta, I'm going to ask some questions. Okay, I have some questions for you. It might be little secret questions or private question, but you have to answer.
Oh my
Actually,
God. Okay. But
yeah.
before starting conversation, do you want to introduce yourself?
Okay, I
Don't
thought
mind.
that yeah, I thought that you know something about me, so there is no need of telling again. Still, I will tell you
The
for the
audience.
audience who will be watching this video. So my name is Anush Naik. You know that very well, and I'm from Odisha state. And right now, I'm learning. The couple of months I have been learning German language. That also and I'm here in Bhubaneswar. So the purpose of staying here only to learn German language, and my hobbies are, I say that basketball, playing basketball, having conversation with the people as well as reading books. That's all about me. So you also say something briefly, and would you mind telling me something about yourself?
Okay. All right. So my name is Sweta, as you know that, and I'm from Jalpaiguri, West Bengal. I have completed my graduation and now I'm doing masters. And also I started YouTube channel which is Sweta's English Lifestyle, where I create English conversation. And nowadays I'm also improving myself, communication or speaking. Previously I was not speaking that much, but now I improved, I can say, and also started helping people, to beginners and to everyone. And also, what can I say? That's all about me. Now I'm just working and learning and teaching. That is my work. Yeah.
Okay, that's good, fantastic. And it totally sounds good. So let
Mhm.
me ask some questions. Okay. So my first question is that for you, how do you feel nowadays while communicating in English, and you are helping so many like students or whoever that those who are totally innocent for English language, and tell me the secret that you are viral nowadays. Nowadays you are totally viral in YouTube for your English well known. So what is the secret behind it?
Oh my God, there is no any secret. I don't think so. Any secret is there? Everything is open. Like everyone knows me very well, and I don't hide anything. So, what can I say about secret? Right. As you asked me that how I'm feeling nowadays. So, of course, absolutely, I'm feeling amazing, and always I'm grateful for everything. So, of course, I feel every time grateful for everything, whatever I have, whatever I don't have, although. But if I talk about that, the feeling, I think you're asking about related to YouTube journey for
Yeah.
the happiness or what I'm feeling, my feelings about related to YouTube journey, right? It's good and it's amazing, and I'm grateful again for YouTube journey also. Whatever I have, it's great for me, and I'm learning this test and also helping to people. So this is amazing for me because I was thinking that I didn't expect that I will teach anyone or I will guide anyone or people will learn from me. When I see comments, a lot of comments I get, and every time I reply, I never ignore them. So when I see comment, and also yesterday it was Teachers Day, so people commented me a lot that Happy Teachers Day, ma'am. Like you are my teacher. I just feel this was my best gift, you can say. Learning English, that is my cup of tea, and it is just going on for a long time. I have this interest to learn this language. But the thing is, I'm getting happiness from basically where that is just from people. People are appreciating me, people are loving me, and getting help from me. That is my biggest thing. That is my biggest happiness, which I am feeling nowadays, and also feeling amazing for that. That is what I want to say here. So yeah, this much I want to say about my feeling, recent current feeling which I am getting. And everyone is happy. I think I'm doing well. I'm maintaining everything, my life and also study and also teaching, everything I'm doing. But it's quite hectic for me. Also manage time management is important here. So yeah, but it's going on well. And as you asked me about secret. What can I say? I'm just doing hard work and maintaining the things which we need for YouTube. That is, I'm maintaining and uploading everyday video which we need to upload on YouTube, which is very important about consistency, right? So that is, I'm focusing properly because previously when I was making video, I was not that much consistent. Previously when I made 2 or 3 months ago, if you will see my video, then only few videos, long video, I think 5 to 6 videos I made um, within 7 months, within 6 or 7 months you can say. Then after that I started having conversation and it's 2 months completed continuously I'm making video. So this is my secret or maintaining everything.
Oh,
Yeah. So what
okay.
type of secret do you want to know?
No, 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 secret. Just I asked the question that I wanted to see how you are answering, because do you know there are so many YouTubers when we ask them questions, sometimes they don't get points, sometimes they think a lot things that how to express themselves, their thoughts. So,
Mhm.
but it is not with you. You are like, no, I can see that how experienced you are in English language. And you told that nowadays you are helping people by teaching to be as a teacher. So it is offline also, because I know that last video also you told, so you will go to teach. So you tell me nowadays you are teaching grammar. So I think so you are teaching grammar, the sentence structure, the vocabs, all those things. So while teaching them, do you learn something from the thing what you are teaching? And nowadays your English is so fluent, I can say, and your pronunciation as well as. So what are the things you are doing for your pronunciation, for your improvement of grammar and speaking skill, all those things?
Lots of questions in the same time. Okay. Okay. So now I'm not doing anything. I can say now what I'm doing recently, that is only speaking, talking, or having conversation with people. That is one point. And second thing that I do, teaching. And also in teaching, if I'm teaching online also nowadays. So in online, I speak most of the time English. So that's a plus point for me. But in our institute, I need to maintain both languages, even sometimes Bengali, three languages I need to maintain. So quite difficult, because I really want to speak English every time. But I need to make them understand. Students are very beginner because they are completely zero. Even they don't know the importance of English. And if they know, although they can't learn and they don't have the courage, or also they don't have the motivation to learn English, they know English important. Every time we know the importance of things, but strong mindset or strong motivation, that is we don't have, so that time we don't do, right? So for them it is not possible to learn English in English to English. So I have to speak Hindi and Bengali both, and I try to speak English also. And but I can say that now they're understanding, all right? So I try to speak those who are old batch of mine. So with them, most of the time I speak English. But those who are new, I have to start with Hindi. And I start with grammar also, because they don't know. And if I start speaking with them in English, what can they understand? Even they don't want to watch videos on phone. You can't imagine that they don't like to watch videos. So first of all, I need to speak Hindi, and I teach them basic grammar, which is required for speaking. So in that way, I start. Sorry for interruption. What I was saying. Okay, so yeah, in that way, I started teaching. All right, I teach in this way to offline mode. If you talk about offline, and what was your question? I think you have asked me a lot of questions in a one time.
My questions only three. That uh, how do what do you do means to improve your pronunciation, and the thing that how do you learn something that from the thing that what you are teaching, and the third question was that how do you teach the students? Okay,
Okay.
you have
So first thing I'm telling you that I don't think so I'm learning while teaching, because as I mentioned to you that I need to speak Hindi. And also I am not learning nowadays, as I told you. So what I did previously, what I was doing, I used to do. So that was the main point, that I was listening videos, I used to watch a lot of videos. Not that much amazing thing which I have done in my initial time, which I can share to you. But I can tell you that I used to listen very carefully to people, how they are speaking. And I used to watch podcast also, and which is Indian accent, like Indian speaker. I don't know accent, we can say Indian accent or not, but accent is accent. So we can say American and British and Indian, right? So I was not listening any American or British accent since my beginning. Still, I don't listen. I prefer to listen Indian accent, because it's a very clear and simple and easy to understand, and easy to you know include in our life also, that speaking way and that speaking style. And also gradually I improved myself, how I'm speaking. As you If you ask me about my style or accent, how I improved, or my pronunciation, so as I told you that I observed a lot, I was listening a lot, and I was watching a lot of videos. In that way I improved. And one thing I did, that is fun or funny way you can say, I was reading subtitle a lot on video, so for my pronunciation, because I was practicing by myself, and I didn't have that much friends with whom I can speak, and I was not using that much online platform. So for that, I was reading a lot to subtitle. Like now, video is going on, and I'm reading subtitle continuously. If it is in Hindi video also, what I was doing, I was listening Hindi video, and also the Hindi dialogue is going on, and I'm speaking in English because the subtitle is in English. And I was maintaining the speed. How they're speaking Hindi, that is, I was speaking in English in the same time. In that way, I improved my pronunciation a lot, I can say. And yeah, this much I did. I didn't do that much. And I speak a lot. As much you can speak, you have to speak a lot for improvement, because when we learn anything, we need to do practically. We need to do a lot, right? So in that way, I learned. Mhm.
Okay, my last question for you, that as a teacher and as a good English speaker, and the way you express your thoughts. So by looking at everything, no, by looking at everything by yourself, you, I will be giving you three options. So you tell me which one is mostly and much paramount and important. Okay, for speaking English. Those options are first, like grammar. Second, like vocabs, and third one is try to speak. So three options are there. Which one is very important for the innocent time?
Okay, speaking is important here. This is my answer. Yeah.
Okay, can you explain why?
Mhm. Because we know, okay, if we don't know English, although something we know in English, and we have the option of listening and watching. So there we can learn grammar and vocab and sentences, and the structure is everything we can understand by observing, right? So by observing we can understand these things. But for the speaking, we have to speak. And main important thing is speaking, because we don't speak. We learn vocabulary, we learn sentences, we learn grammar, and we focus on listening, watching also. But the main thing we don't do, that is speaking. So here I can tell you that speaking is important.
Okay,
Since initial. Yeah.
yeah, you are right. Also, I agree with you. So, thanks, Sudha, for connecting with me, and you gave me your precious time. You connected with me and you talked. And the things you have shared here, it is like totally helpful for the people I can share. And thanks for connecting. So here I want to wrap.
I have also a lot of questions for you. But yeah, next time we will connect definitely, and I'll ask you some questions. Thank you so much. All right. Bye.